If I may ask you just one more question about yourself as an investor, what are your sectors? Like what do you specialize in, or does it not work like that?
Again, it's not to give a recommendation, but I touched on it. Oil and gas is one area that I've looked at. I am a bit of a generalist because I work for a small company. You wear a lot of hats and I've pretty much looked at every industry at least once. But real estate, oil and gas are two big ones I've looked at. Finances. So really, it is very broad based.
Okay, but it's not retail, it's not ICT. There's a lot of other sectors, right? I think oil is
I recommended
very
companies.
Specific.
I think I've recommended companies in every sector, even mining actually. Whether it be a buy or sell, I recommended in every sector at least once. So I'm very much a generalist, but a lot of the research has been focused on those kind of three areas. But yeah, I do cover IT. The thing I would say though is consumer discretionary, IT, well, IT to a degree, but especially consumer discretionary, it requires a lot less expertise. That might sound like an insult. It's not meant to be, but oil and gas is a very complicated industry to analyze for a beginner. Same to a degree with minerals, like mining companies, because they are just a totally different beast from, retail. A lot of people know that the average person understands the business model of a retail company, right? Yeah. We all understand how stores work. Mining and oil and gas are a lot more complicated. There's a lot of these procedures in terms of, how much oil they produce, how much their reserves are in terms of their size. So it's a lot trickier for a beginner to analyze those industries. So I've definitely researched retail companies and other. I've actually did a big report on utilities not too long ago. Yeah, I'm a generalist. I guess the more I talk about it, the more I realize I'm a generalist. But I would say that I've spent the longest amount of time honing my understanding towards oil and gas because it was such a tricky area to understand, and finances, including insurance companies, because they have, to that same point, complicated accounting rules that actually just changed in Canada. So there's a lot to look at there.